Alright, hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm your host, Botch TV, and this is the RCW Turmoil pay-per-view. So it's been a long time coming for this. We are live on Twitch, Mixer, and D-Live. So for those of you that are on Twitch, if you guys see me talking to somebody that's not in the Twitch chat, that is why. So we're kicking off this pay-per-view with a RCW tag team matchup. Max the Maniacal Mercury and AJ Styles beat the tag team champions to earn themselves this title opportunity against Sabre and Phoenix, the White Dragons, and they look to take the tag team title. So we got plenty of surprises here for you tonight. We got some new looks to familiar faces. With the pay-per-views, I always like to have some really cool attires made for pay-per-views, like once in a lifetime attires for the pay-per-views. It's fantastic. I really worked hard on getting some of those attires. You'll also see the reveal of Luna Outlaw's face, as ever since Luna Outlaw has joined RCW, the RCW roster, she's always worn a mask. But tonight, all the insecurities and all of that, Luna Outlaw faces as she takes off the mask that has been keeping her identity a secret for as long as she's been with us here in RCW. I believe she debuted in Season 3, so it's been 2 seasons, and we haven't seen her face, but we will tonight. So that should be very exciting. Also, I'd like to make a couple more announcements before we get this going here. So I've been talking to my buddy John. You may know him. He is a guy that I went to school with. Great kid, awesome dude. And let me just make sure the bot is working here. I just want to make sure the bot's working real quick here in chat. Okay, it is. Okay, perfect. My buddy John, I went to school with him. He's a huge wrestling fan. If you're a member of my Discord, you'd probably seen him in there, and he basically, him and I have been coming up with different ideas to help out our shows, because he has his own show on his YouTube channel, John Ortolanza. That is his YouTube channel. Definitely check it out. It's called the Universal Wrestling Grand Prix, the UWGP. And just as I'm talking about John, here he is in chat here. So, anyways, John, his show, his is pre-taped. He does the UWGP, the Universal Wrestling Grand Prix, and he edits them very well, I might say. Edits his shows and uploads them to YouTube. And he's on PlayStation. He's on PS4. And him and I have always thought about ways that we can help each other's shows besides coming here. Besides coming here on stream as it's live, or watching the archived streams, and which are on YouTube. I upload them after YouTube. I export them, and we've been trying to figure out, ways that we can help further support each other and help further the wrestling community, because, you got big gaming communities like Fortnite, Call of Duty, Halo's kind of making a comeback, Apex, these big gaming communities. And wrestling, I feel like wrestling, there's been only one dominant game, and it's the WWE 2K games. And unfortunately, with the way 2K's been doing their games, it's kind of lost it. There is still a wrestling community with Impact, AEW, and all these wrestling promotions that we watch on TV. But we were talking about bringing the gaming part of wrestling community together, and which is why John and I we've been in talks for weeks and weeks now. I think even months. About creating a Facebook page for both of our shows, UWGP and RCW, and I was just talking with him before the stream here, and he's setting up a page, and it's basically a Facebook page. And I had a Facebook page for RCW for a while, and I know maybe some of you don't use Facebook or what have you, but I think social media is so huge, not only in streaming but in every aspect of anything, and having that presence is great. And I only wish that the community creations for WWE 2K was cross-platform. That way that you guys could download Brian Outlaw on PS4 or whatever. I only hope that maybe in 2K20 or maybe within next year's game or so that they do that, because I don't understand why they wouldn't. I think it's a really dumb decision how it's not cross-platform. It is now officially set up, as John just said, so there's no posts or anything, but we got some cover art and some logos and stuff set up. So basically what's going to go on there is, promos, which are like a minute-long video of maybe a pay-per-view coming up or maybe an episode of one of our shows. And basically I'm going to have John sort of do that side of things, because that's his forte. But it also gives you guys an opportunity to share your created wrestlers on the PlayStation and Xbox communities. Because PC, even though PC, is one of the platforms that WWE 2K is, it's more of a console game. I see it more of it being a console game either on PlayStation or Xbox. And we want those communities to come together and us to share our ideas and stuff like that. Plus you guys get to keep in touch with us on the show, and we can upload stuff from our phones and through the Facebook page manager app and create polls for you guys. It's not just going to be about our shows. It's going to be about like almost everything that we do as far as our wrestling stuff. So I got this new series coming up where I commentate AI matches, and the AI is set on Legendary, the highest difficulty, and I just commentate over those matches. And you guys vote for what match you guys want to see. I got that coming up soon. Just anything that we do in terms of our content, or we can even start discussions about AEW or WWE storylines and stuff like that. Just a way for us to broaden our horizon and reach out to more people. Twitch is great and all, and DLive and Mixer and all that, it's great and all, but it's another way that we can reach out to other people, and we think it's a way that we can bring a whole wrestling community together. And instead of just doing our shows and you guys commenting in the comment section, whether it's on John's thing on YouTube or watching my streams or watching the archive streams on YouTube or whatever on my YouTube channel. It's just another way that we can grow everything. We can grow our channels. I can grow my Twitch and YouTube channel. John can grow his YouTube channel. John is also in talks with me about creating a merch store of his own. It's not going to be for a while for him. He says that that's going to be kind of on the back burner a little bit. But he's going to create his own merch store. And I have my own merch store. The link is down in there's a Teespring panel where you can see some of the products. That merch store will also be on our Facebook page. And then once he creates his own merch store, that'll be on there too. So it's another way for you guys to access everything RCW. So that has been a long time coming. We've thought about doing things together and interacting with each other and getting our shows out there so that more people can see them, and just sort of getting a wrestling community back together. Because in my opinion, wrestling isn't as popular in the gaming world as it should be. But also, it's more than just that. It's bringing wrestling fans together. It's not just about, our WWE 2K19 shows and the content that we do. It's about bringing the wrestling community together and allowing us to talk and interact with each other. And I think a Facebook page with all of our shows can do that because it gets out to people. And with us, I will also be posting on that page when I'm going live on Twitch. So I'll be posting on my Twitter and everything else when I'll be going live on Twitch for those. And then I'm pretty sure John, what he'll do is he'll post like when his next episode of the UWGP series is up. It's just another way that we can reach out to other people, and I've been wanting to do something like that for a while. Obviously, the RCW page in itself didn't work out for me, but I believe with John and I doing our talents together and mashing it all into one thing, and actually having another person help out with it, will be a lot more successful. It's not that it didn't reach out to people, it's just for me as a person, it was way too much to manage. Making sure that stuff was getting posted and things like that. So, you'll see some really badass things on that page going forward. So, without further ado, let's get this started. I just thought we'd make that announcement before we get involved in everything else going along. So, let's get this started with the Tag Team Championships. Now, the White Dragons have held on to the Tag Team Championships ever since taking them from the Outlaws at, I believe it was Forsaken. And you all know what happened as a result of that with Brian Outlaw turning on his brother and turning on his family. That was something real huge. You will see Brian Outlaw and Chris Danger in a matchup tonight as Jason was pleading to earn his brother that he once knew back. And so that should be a very exciting matchup. That is later on in the night. As one half of the tag team that will take on the tag team champions comes out, and Max Mercury is AJ Styles, his tag team partner, making his way to the ring here. In our own way, we can pull together a cross-play. Yeah, exactly. That is our main mission with the page, is to pull a cross-platform wrestling community. Not just about the games, but in a way we can all share our love for wrestling. It's primarily to get our show out there and to bring a cross-platform PS4, Xbox gaming wrestling community. Obviously you got guys like New Legacy Inc. and some of the big wrestling YouTubers and Chris Danker and Dankops and Brandon Does Everything and stuff like that. And those guys are all awesome. All great guys. But I still feel like even with those guys that are creating awesome content, that there's so much more that we can be doing as wrestling fans and as wrestling gaming fans. I mean, I can't wait for Jakara Action Arcade Wrestling once that game releases, because I have a lot of stuff planned for that whenever that game comes out. So that's going to be real awesome. As the White Dragons are coming out here, Sabre and Phoenix, the RCW Tag Team Champions, and they are looking to hang on to those precious titles there around their waist. Now, there has been, I honestly think there has been no tag team that has been able to be on the level that the White Dragons are on right now. It is not to diss any of the talent that we have here, but it's been pretty crazy in terms of what's been going on. But Max looking to start off this match here with a DDT against Sabre here. And a leg drop to Sabre is, let's just see how well Max works together with AJ Styles. As AJ Styles and Max have been working well together for quite some time now, but still with Max being the way he is and not working well with others, I think that's going to play a factor in this tag team matchup here. As now Phoenix is tagged in. Max had a little bit of trouble getting to Phoenix there, but Phoenix pushing him away and taking Max down. She's running straight towards him, taking him down, and Max looking to roll to the outside of the ring, and Phoenix is doing a little bit of taunting there as Max firing back as he hits Phoenix on the rope there. A little bit of miscommunication with that top rope move there. Phoenix seemed a little bit too close for comfort there. There's a knee right to the face of Max, and I honestly couldn't believe that Luna Outlaw wanted to finally take the mask off. I like that ring design. Yeah, honestly, I liked how the ring design turned out. I always try and make the, if anything, like, I know the arenas are going to be different, but I always try to make the ring look a little bit different. And I just thought with the way the logo looked that the mat needed a little bit more of an updated look too. And plus with the smoke, with the orange and gray smoke of the logo, it just looks nice on this ring here. So I think it just really complements the logo. And I always try to make sure that that's what it does. As Max has yet to tag in AJ Styles in this matchup, but I'm pretty sure he will at some point, and Sabre gets the tag from Phoenix. And Max again with a little bit of trouble there. Max desperately needing to make a tag to his partner AJ Styles. Like I said, he has yet to be in this match. Now, if you guys have been keeping up with the news and the tweets between Rosemary and Brian and all of them, you now know that Rosemary is behind Brian Outlaw turning on his family, as she likes to call it, using potions from the shadows to make Brian do the unthinkable, and that was to turn on his family. And honestly, I don't know what Rosemary was aiming for. I don't know if Rosemary was planning on taking Brian under her wing and getting Brian to join Road Danger, which is Rhodes and Chris Danger. Like, I thought it was... I'm just wondering her motive behind it. But, you know, Rosemary's not the one to state a motive behind anything. Is Phoenix with a super kick to AJ Styles. Now looking for a Phoenix driver here on AJ Styles. But AJ Styles with the quick reversal. And an elbow right to the face. Phoenix there. Now Phoenix got a little bit of glitch in the ropes there. Able to reverse that attack from AJ Styles. Looking to pin AJ Styles there, but a kick out at one. On the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. And now Sabre back on the apron. Now working on that arm. Very, very useful there from Phoenix. As AJ Styles likes to use the phenomenal forearm to finish up matches. Snapmare who tried to kick to the back, and again Phoenix with a quick reversal. Now Phoenix in the corner, tagging in his partner Sabre. Now Max has just got to watch as this happens, and what a double team from the tag team champions. But then again, oh, into the ropes. Referee keeping a good eye Ooh, Max tried to punch Sabre, but that didn't really help him too much. But a reversal from AJ Styles and a reversal from Sabre is just having his way here with AJ Styles. This tag team looked great the first time that these two faced off against the tag team champions here, but now they're facing off again as AJ looked for an elbow, but Sabre able to get out of it very easily. Taking down Sabre, what appeared to be a suplex there. Dragging him to the middle of the ring, and I think AJ might be going for that calf crusher. Looking to go for the calf crusher on Sabre here. But Sabre able to quickly get out of it very quick. I just said that twice. My mistake. I just realized how stupid that sounded. Snapmare there. And again with a kick. Seems like whatever AJ's going for, every single time he goes for that little snapmare there, seems like that hasn't been doing anything for him. As AJ tried to get back up, but to no avail there. Sabre is fired up. Kick right to the face, taking down AJ Styles. Max is a little bit tired on the apron and a Superman punch. But still not going for the cover. Referee paying close attention. This is the first time I've seen him really pay close attention to the matches, as he's messed up quite a few times. And AJ looking for that hot tag, almost got it. But Sabre stopped him. AJ almost had that hot tag to Max there, and AJ desperately needs it right now. Sabre again going to the corner as Max is trying to get in, distracting the referee. And again, Sabre kicking AJ Styles in the face. Dropping Sabre down there. And now I think AJ was going after the legs, but Sabre able to get out of dodge there. Now going after the arm once again of AJ Styles. Irish whip to the corner now. Ooh, tried to go for that little shoulder tackle there in the corner, but unable to. And dropping Sabre right on his head. Creating a little bit of space as he finally makes the tag to Max there. And that was a desperately needed tag, and I think Max is going for the Max driver right off the bat here as he gets back in the ring, but Sabre with the quick reversal. Sabre being able to reverse some big moves here in this match. Tried for that drop kick, but Sabre ducked out of the way. Max pushing Sabre away. Able to connect with that drop kick. Barely though. It's now Max trying to get himself fired up for this match, trying to win the tag team titles for his team, but Sabre stops it right in his tracks. Ooh, but a chop right back, and Max is right back on it. Taking down one half of the tag team champions. This would be amazing here if Max and AJ are able to pull this off. And a kick right to the side of the face. But I don't think Max is going for the cover yet as he gets Phoenix off of the apron. Now looking for that Max driver. Max driver on Sabre, trying to win the tag team titles here. And Sabre kicked out at 2. And Phoenix is still down though. As he tags in AJ Styles. This is exactly what these two want, as he's going for the calf crusher one more time. Sabre arriving in pain here, not wanting to tap out to the calf crusher. Sabre still trying to hold on somehow. Still trying to hold on, but Sabre taps out to the calf crusher. And AJ and Max win the tag team titles. Wow. What an upset. I can't believe what we just witnessed, though. For real. AJ and Max working well together enough to win the tag team championships. That's crazy. And Max wins his first title here on RCW, and it is the tag team championships with AJ Styles. Jesus. I didn't... Honestly, if you guys told me that these guys were going to win the tag team titles, I would have laughed right in your face. No offense to Max and AJ, but these two just upset the tag team champions. Jeez. There we go. Finally got a screenshot saved. Also, John, if you could do me a favor and make me an admin to the page so that I'm able to access it on my phone as well, because I won't be able to access the page on the phone if I'm not like an admin and I'm not able to do stuff with it. It's pretty easy to make people admins and stuff on the page, but by God is right. I can't believe what we just saw just now. That is simply ridiculous. Max the Maniacal Mercury and AJ Styles, AJ Maximum, becoming tag team champions. Now, I don't know why the match type isn't showing here, but it's supposed to be Rosemary and Sky Outlaw in an Extreme Rules match. So, Sky wanted this match after Rosemary. Will do. I gotta get that Page Manager app. Yeah, just go on the App Store. Whatever you use, just go on the App Store and get it. Just enter Facebook Page Manager and you'll find it. Because that's what I used when I had the RCW page. What's up, Crimson D-Blade? $2K glitch, it is now unsanctioned. I think Sky would have a huge issue with it. I'm fantastic. I'm fantastic. It's cool. It's not hot today, so I'm feeling real good. For the first time in quite some time now, it's not 90 degrees outside. Yes, this is on Xbox. This is on Xbox. I love PlayStation, but I've been an Xbox guy for quite some time now. Sky Outlaw making her entrance here in her brand new attire. The orange attire. Now, Crimson, to earn a to make a wrestler a member of this universe, you must earn 2,000 titles, and how you earn those is you be active in chat, and then you can host the channel, follow the channel. Those earn titles, and once you get those, you can redeem them by clicking on the little Streamlabs overlay thing and redeeming those. And once you do that, then you can have your wrestler join the universe. I do that now because so many people want their wrestlers to join the universe, and for that to happen, I have to make storylines for them. I don't like to just throw them in. because otherwise it doesn't make any sense. And plus, it's just another way to get our community going together as well. So, and you can check how many titles you have earned by using that command that John just used there in titles, and you can check to see how many titles you've earned. It'll also tell you the amount of hours that you watch, so as well. So even if you're lurking or anything that you're doing with the stream, it'll earn you titles. What you making noise for? Huh? Oreo. Don't worry, you will earn some titles. It just takes a little bit. As Sky tried for that spinning uppercut there, but unable to. And Rosemary tried with that forearm there, but Rosemary unable to get that forearm, and Sky went for that kick, and Rosemary with the quick reversal, wanting to end this matchup early, and Sky able to kick out of that one. Now Rosemary has played so many games with the Outlaw family, and Sky cannot let that get to her head. You need 2,000. You can look in the panels there. It should be the rewards panel, and you can look to see how many titles you need to earn certain rewards. The more titles you earn, obviously, the better the reward's going to be. There will be an alert on stream when you redeem those. So whenever that happens, I will not forget it. I will make sure that you get your reward. And obviously, Sky flipping off the crowd there, getting a little mad. But Rosemary with a reversal kick to the midsection as she went for that clothesline there. And so far, Sky and Rosemary keeping this match very clean. But Rosemary a little bit of taunting as Sky grabbing a baseball bat and looking to hit Rosemary. Looking to hit Rosemary with a baseball bat, but Rosemary with a reversal, and now Sky hitting her with the baseball bat. Now Rosemary is no stranger to being involved in very violent matches. When she was Demon Courtney Rush in Smash Wrestling, she did a lot of violent matches. She was just in a Monsters Ball match at Impact Slammiversary 17 last night. So, how many cause can join this universe? I limit it to 2 per person. The reason being is because with the wrestlers that I create, I also create my own wrestlers, and it takes up obviously a CAW created slot. So I limit to 2 per person. If you have more than one, great, fantastic. But that would mean that how many? Like how many viewers have like joined the? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Is Rosemary taking away the bat from Sky, and this has just been a back and forth match. I've had a couple a couple like viewers cause in the universe. This show has I think this is possibly the most popular thing that I do all across my channels, because I have a YouTube channel as well that I archive the streams across. And I would have to thank the Outlaws for it, because the Outlaws are the most popular characters in the show. I've had some viewers wrestlers win titles and stuff like that. You know, but if I can't find anything interesting as far as a storyline wise, then obviously I'm not gonna have that person on an episode of RCW like that week. That doesn't mean that I won't ever have somebody's wrestler on. Is there a max in overall? No. Because basically all the Outlaws are like 90, 94, 93. I usually don't like any guys that are like 100. Like your guy has to have like some weakness. Like you can't just be completely overpowered. That's for sure, because otherwise it's not going to make for entertaining matches. You know, unless I'm playing them and I make them lose on purpose or something or whatever. You know, there's got to be like some weak point. Like maybe your wrestler's not good at submissions, or maybe your wrestler's not good at getting out of submissions. Like all of the Outlaws have their weaknesses and their strengths and stuff like that. So it's been sort of a thing here. This guy getting the weapon of choice here to use on Rosemary, and a chair shot right to the back of the Demon Assassin, Rosemary. And Sky looking to have her way with Rosemary here in this match. You would think that a match of this violent nature was made for Rosemary, but somebody as angry as Sky is right now, I think that it's on the side of Sky here. And Sky hitting Sky's the limit here on Rosemary. 1, 2, and a kick out from Rosemary. Keeping it real, I compare my overall. Yeah, that's a good way to do it, John. That's a really good way to do it. Like, I mean, I have the reversals off. You know, so obviously reversals aren't going to be an issue. Because I have the reversal limit off. But, you know, I want my wrestlers to be at least somewhat realistic. Like, yeah, they may be 90, 93 overall or something ridiculous like that. But at the same time, they're not, like, overpowered where they're never going to lose a match or whatever. You know, a lot of unexpected things definitely happen here in RCW, and John can definitely attest to that as he's been here for the long haul. So, but Rosemary looking to catch Sky off guard. And I think Sky's going for Skyfall here on Rosemary. But she's changing her mind, trying to go for that elbow drop, but Rosemary gets out of the way. Rosemary getting out of the way. And an exploder suplex. I thought she might have been looking for the upside down there. Now trying to use the bat on her. But again with a shot to the face of Rosemary. Lifting her up now. Sky going for Sky's the limit one more time, but Rosemary with a quick reversal. Rosemary got her in a front face lock there. Taking her down with a side slam. That was a weird freaking glitch. Now using the chair on Sky. Just one shot, I'm surprised, from Rosemary. And Rosemary getting a little fatigued here. Rosemary, the veteran of these two women here. But don't let that... I'm pretty sure Sky's not letting that get in the way of what she really wants to do. A drop kick right to Rosemary. Now going after the chair again. And another shot with the chair. And I think Sky might be going for the final finish here. She's dragging Rosemary to the middle of the ring. Perfect. As the Demon Assassin is still laying down, but she's getting right back to her feet, and another blow. To the head. Oh no. Sky looking to break Rosemary's neck here with the chair and stomping right on the chair leg. Collapsing the chair into the throat of Rosemary. And again going for Sky's the Limit one more time. Sky's the Limit again. I don't even think this is about winning anymore. It's about revenge. It's about retribution for her brother, and I don't blame her on that one. Oh, tried to go for Skyfall. But Rosemary got right back up. And a headbutt right to Rosemary. Looking for Skyfall here on Rosemary. Skyfall on Rosemary. 1, 2, 3, and she got her. She got her off of one Skyfall. I think Rosemary might be a little injured though. She might be. I mean, she already tore her ACL once. I do play as one of the superstars. If it's a tag team match, I set it to have control both guys, whichever tag team I'm playing as. Reason being is because I hate the AI in this game. I'm not saying that the AI matches aren't great, because I've seen some pretty good simulated matches. I will say that. But I can't do what I want to do if I have it all simulated. You know what I mean? So I might lose on purpose. I might lose on accident. You know, and with the way I know this game, it's just a lot easier to get what I want out of it. You know. So we have Luna Outlaw taking on Noelle Diamond for the RCW Women's Championship as Violet Knight is in her corner. She chose Violet, and honestly, I thought she would have chose Jason or her brother Jason or somebody else, but she chose Violet to be in her corner, as Violet is irritated enough of Noelle Diamond and her games, as Tessa Blanchard is in Noelle's corner. And this is the first time we are seeing Luna Outlaw without the mask on. I think this is very big for Luna Outlaw because, you know, she was always the insecure one of the Outlaws. She was always the one that kind of was the outsider, and now she's letting go, taking off the mask, both figuratively and literally, for this matchup. And this is just a normal matchup. This is no special stipulation or anything. It's just normal. Normal everyday matchup. I don't think I've ever seen Luna Outlaw like this before, but it's totally different than what we're used to seeing her as. No jacket, very uncharacteristic. No jacket, no nothing, just very little makeup, as she went a little less heavy on that. A little less heavy on the makeup for this one, but still got the glowing boots, though. It's something I think we're going to keep. I'm definitely taking a screenshot of that because it just looks too cool not to. Now, the reason behind Luna Outlaw having to choose somebody to be in the corner. Which one is your... Probably me. Probably Brian Outlaw is my favorite. Because I spent so much time on his character, and he's based on me, so... Probably him out of anybody else. But I love Luna Outlaw. I love Luna Outlaw because of her entrance and her backstory and all that stuff, and the whole like shadows and insecurity thing and all that, like all the stuff that I was able to create with these characters. Like that's. As you see the RCW Women's Champion Noelle Diamond coming out there with Tessa Blanchard. As we get this matchup underway. There it is. The RCW Women's title. Paige being the first one to ever hold that title. Luna Outlaw looking more determined than ever. But the question is, will we see a whole different side of Luna that we've never seen before with the mask coming off? Or will it be the same twisted, dark Luna that we know from before? But we'll just have to find out. Here as we are underway here with this matchup. And Luna starting off with a DDT. Noelle with the quick reversal. And Luna with a quick reversal to follow that one up. And Luna taking her down. Now, Luna is the less tempered one of the Outlaws. You know, because both... Thank you for the follow, Crimson Blade. Appreciate it. But Luna's the less tempered one of the Outlaws. She is the, you know, she's the one that's kind of sticks to herself, kind of, you know, sticks in the shadows, if you will. Hence why her entrance is the way it is, and stuff like that. But Tessa Blanchard paying some dividends. Here to the champion as Noelle Diamond taking advantage of the distraction. Referee's got to get some control here in this match. Well, Crimson, if you like what you see here, I would highly recommend going back and watching it from the beginning. Because this show has been going on since August of last year. It is on my YouTube channel. It's in my panels there. It's marked YouTube, and you can click on there and you can subscribe. I also have a Brian Outlaw My Career Universe mode where I take Brian Outlaw through WWE. I also got another series coming up where I put the AI on... I should make a YouTube command. I should make a YouTube command. I definitely should do that. But I also have another series coming up where I set the AI on Legendary difficulty, which is the highest difficulty in this game, and I commentate over an AI match, and you guys vote for the matches per episode, and I upload them, and I commentate them. I don't control anything. That series will be coming up soon. I also have another My Career Universe Mode series in line for possibly Luna Outlaw in the future. Because I love Luna Outlaw's character. And I think with her being 19 years old and the youngest of the Outlaws, that she can definitely make history in WWE. Even break Paige's record of being the youngest women's champion of all time. It should be that should be interesting once I get that all squared away. Is Luna going for a submission here? But Noelle Diamond easily able to get out of that. And a Falcon Arrow from Luna here, and again Tessa Blanchard distracting Luna, but apparently it didn't have any effect on Noelle Diamond there, and a big lariat there, turning her inside out. And again flipping off the camera there, maybe flipping off Tessa Blanchard there. It's taking a little bit too long, as Violet hasn't gotten involved in this match, which I'm very surprised. It's only been Tessa Blanchard. Oh, and Tessa throwing a chair into the ring, trying to help out Noelle Diamond here, but Luna trying to hit the Dawning here. Looking to hit the Dawning. And she hit the Dawning, she hit it, but the referee got distracted. Oh, she tried to intimidate Tessa Blanchard there, but Tessa throwing her right back into the ring. And now Noelle taking advantage. But Luna again with the quick reversal. She knows how much this title means to her, as she's the youngest champion to ever hold the title. Taking it away from her very own sister, Sky Outlaw. Now looking for a blackout here. Blackout on Noelle Diamond. Looking to follow it up with another Dawning, and that's exactly what's going to happen here. But again, Tessa Blanchard distracting. Luna got to drag her to the middle of the ring there to avoid a rope break. Got a 2 count, and I thought Luna had her there. She usually gets people after the Dawning, let alone one. Ooh, but now, oh, big slap. Tried to go for that knee there. Ooh, but now a pin? And Luna with the kick out. Ooh, now a comeback though. Comeback. Luna's on the comeback. They might have just pissed her off or fired her up, or both. Now telling Noelle to get right back up. Going for another blackout. Blackout again. Looking for the Dawning, but no, Noelle reversed it. Noelle reversed it. And now forcing the face of Luna into the turnbuckle. Normally, I wouldn't say that caused much damage, considering that she used to have the mask on, but now that she doesn't have it, there's no protective barrier there. Oh no. If Noelle hits this, it's over. If Noelle hits this, it's over, and it's struck gold. Struck gold. But Luna kicked out at 1. She no-selled it. She didn't sell it. Looking for another one, and she hits another one. And again, she kicked out at 2. What a match we're seeing between these two right now. I might have pissed me well off, though. As she takes her down. Looking to yank on the arm as she's getting it ready for the Iron Monarch. Looking to get it ready for the Iron Monarch here. Looking to lock this armbar in. Trying to lock this armbar in here. Well, Luna getting out of it. Luna got to be very smart here as Luna's very tired in a drop kick. Luna just sitting down for a bit. Trying to get back to her bearings and looking to get a Falcon Arrow. But no Falcon Arrow today. Well, grabbed her quick and a Falcon Arrow right back. Stomping away. Ooh, but a kick right to the side of the head. Kick right to the side of the head and now bashing the head into the canvas. Oh, I'm a diehard Paige fan, man. Hands down. I love Paige, man. I love Paige. Like, literally. Like, she's probably my favorite. Or, she was the one that got me into WWE in the first place. Like, her whole NXT run. I love that. I loved all of it. The only thing I didn't like in Paige's career was her return with, I love The Undertaker, too. Love The Undertaker. Love him. Had major respect for that guy. But Vince should just let him retire at this point. I'm pretty sure he needs at least one good match. One good match to send it off, and then he should just retire. Because at this point, he's old. He can't do it anymore. Like, you know, as much as I love hearing his music, and as much as I love the whole Tombstone thing and the eyes turning inside out thing, like, he really needs to go. Like, he really needs to. He's paid his dues. Vince needs to let him go. Luna tried for the Dawning again, but that's not going to happen. As Luna looking to win this title. And another reversal, and like I said, this match has been back and forth over and over and over. Struck gold again. Struck gold once more. And Noelle got her. Ice, thank you for the host, my guy. Hang on, I'll be right back. There's somebody at the door. I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I apologize for that. Somebody was in my door. But thank you for the host, Ice White. Appreciate you. I appreciate you immensely. Oh God. My dog's going nuts. Jesus. Hang on, guys. I apologize, guys. See, my dog just goes nuts whoever, like, even comes across the sidewalk. So, like, I don't want you guys, like, freaking hearing her just go nuts like that. And, you know, that's no fun. So, I mean, my mic does a pretty good job silencing them. At least before I got my other mic, because when I had my other mic, you could hear them no matter what. But now it's less of an issue. But oh my God. I swear, I hate dogs. I hate dogs. I don't mind dogs that don't do nothing. Like, my grandparents' dog, he's so old, like, he just sleeps all day. So, you know, that's how it is. But our next match here is the RCW Carnage title match with Seth Rollins, the champion, CM Punk, and Randy Orton. Now, how did CM Punk and Randy Orton earn an opportunity at the title, you may ask? Well, CM Punk pinned the champion to earn a title, and these two have been in a rivalry ever since. But Randy Orton became a part of it when Randy Orton pinned Seth Rollins in a match. So it was only fair to have him as part of the match too. as he pinned the champion as well. So we are 2 matches away from our main event with Adam Cole and Miles Anderson for the RCW World Championship in a hardcore match. As we have the champion coming out very last. Save the best for last, I guess you could say. And Seth frickin' Rollins. Yes, the title matches his outfit. I should have definitely made a cool outfit for him. I could have definitely done that for purposes of the pay-per-view, but I didn't. That's alright, though. Plus the title matches his outfit, so... So it doesn't really matter to me. Now, Seth Rollins has had quite the history with this title as he defended it against Aleister Black, which in my opinion was probably one of the biggest matches of Aleister's career. But he's never defended it against 2 other men. That's exactly what he's going to have to do tonight. CM Punk going right after the champion, and Randy Orton just doing his taunting thing. And remember, under triple threat rules, there is no disqualifications, no countouts, and Seth Rollins does not need to be pinned to lose his title, so I'm pretty sure the champion knows exactly what's at stake here. As CM Punk with a reversal. And CM Punk now going after Randy Orton, but Seth Rollins stops it. And CM Punk just gonna let these 2 fight it out. Now, I'm pretty sure Luna Outlaw is very upset coming up short yet again against Noelle Diamond, but I'm pretty sure with Tessa's involvement, if Tessa wasn't involved in that match, we'd be seeing a new champion right now. And as GM and commissioner of the show, I'll make sure to handle that soon enough, but CM Punk having a blast just watching these 2 go at it. And CM Punk gets right back in there to break up the pin there. Now Seth Rollins and Punk. Seth Rollins and Punk now going after each other. Now Randy Orton going after Punk, and now Punk with the neck breaker to Randy Orton. Now Randy Orton rolling out, and now it's just the champion and the best in the world, CM Punk, in a big leg drop as he goes for a pin. 1 and no. Seth Rollins kicking out. Honestly, what I would do is I'd get rid of Randy Orton. If it were me, I'd get rid of Randy Orton and then just have Punk face Seth Rollins one-on-one. Or better yet, for Randy Orton's sake, get rid of CM Punk. And have it be one-on-one with the champion. Ooh, and a big uppercut there by Randy Orton as CM Punk getting back to his bearings. And a big lariat there. Big clothesline, I should say. Getting a sledgehammer in the ring. Oh, Randy Orton looking to hit a cradle DDT, and he hits it. Uh-oh, but CM Punk looking to steal it from Randy Orton. Looking to steal this one from Randy. As the referee gets in position here. 1, 2, and Seth Rollins with a kick out. As Randy Orton gets right back up. Quick reversal there from the Apex Predator Randy. Quick reversal from CM Punk. And he takes down Randy. Uh-oh, look for GTS there. But Seth Rollins with a reversal. into a super kick. Do I stream this a lot? I usually stream this once a week. My other streaming days are Wednesday and Friday, and that is when I stream the SmackDown Live and Raw Universe modes. That is when I stream those. How this show works is it's a 20 episode series, or 20 episode season, I should say, and this being the 10th, with every 10th episode being a pay-per-view. What I usually do is I do a pay-per-view and then I take a little bit of a break, maybe a couple weeks. Maybe a couple weeks, and then I do the second half of the season, and then I do the second pay-per-view, and then I take a little bit of a break. And then I get your guys' feedback from the season. Even if you only watch like part of the season, you can still give me feedback on what you have seen. And then I do that by Discord. I have a Discord. You can enter the command Discord in chat, and you can get access to my Discord, which then in turn you can talk to me and talk to John, who actually helps me create the storylines for this show, and we talk about wrestling. We talk about AEW. We talk about just anything wrestling. But I think my favorite thing is getting feedback from you guys about the season and about my show and what I can do to make it better, as well as things that you guys liked. Like a lot of people like the love triangle storyline, which was between myself, Brian Outlaw, and Paige, which that was a really good storyline to do. Is CM Punk looking to get the win over Randy Orton here, and Randy with a kick out. Step up Insaguri there. But Seth Rollins gonna get him. Seth Rollins looking to get him with a curb stomp. Curb stomp to CM Punk. And Randy's a little groggy. 1, 2, and no, CM Punk with a kick out. But Randy is still a little groggy. Randy's still groggy on the ropes. As Seth Rollins plants CM Punk. And now these two go into the outside of the ring, but remember, pins must take place on the inside of the ring here. There's a quick reversal from CM Punk there. Now grabbing the champion. And now Randy Orton's fired up. Now once again looking to cover Seth Rollins, but CM Punk going after Randy, but he misses the drop kick. He missed the drop kick. Cradle DDT there. And CM Punk is out of the ring, and Randy Orton has won the RCW Carnage title off of the Cradle DDT. That was a bad decision by CM Punk there, going after Randy Orton, and that definitely cost him in the match. But I'm pretty sure this isn't the last time we've seen Randy Orton going at it with these men. And Randy Orton is the new RCW Carnage champion as he looks on, and remember, we have new cases now. We have new briefcases, the Dimer briefcases. And those Dimer briefcases will earn you an opportunity for any title of your choosing, both men and women. Women obviously only have the one title, the RCW Women's title. But the men have the RCW Carnage title and the RCW World title to go after. It has been a while since we've had a briefcase match. Yep. That's me. In my in my, I guess, demon persona, if you will, as Brian Outlaw is turned against his family at the hands of Rosemary. And now Rosemary is under his spell, or under, I guess Brian in this case is under Rosemary's little spell here. So that is why you see the change in face paint, and this has been going on for a while here in RCW in Season 5. Now, how this match came about was Jason Outlaw texted Chris Danger pleading Chris to beat Brian yet again, to humble him, to turn him back to his old self. As Chris Danger did beat Brian in a no-holds-barred match at RCW Riot to close out Season 4. And that put Brian on the shelf with bruised ribs, and Brian was on the shelf for quite some time. Then Brian returned, and for old time's sake, Jason and Brian teamed up together, and Brian did the unthinkable, hitting Jason off of the apron, turning on his family, and winning the match himself when him and his brother took on Chris Danger and J Rogue in a elimination tag match. As they beat the hell out of Chris Danger, Jason let Chris Danger get back in the match, and just when it looked like Chris Danger was about to win the match, Brian tagged himself in, made Chris tap out to the roll through Boston Crab, and here we are. But Sky Outlaw beating Rosemary tonight, getting a little bit of retribution after Rosemary confessed to being behind the reasoning why Brian Outlaw turned on his family. Well, let's just see how this match fares up. Can Chris get Brian back to normal? We'll find out here in a couple moments. And this is a normal match. There's nothing special about it. This is a simple match to prove who is better than the other. As Chris Danger is on his way out here. He's got nobody out here. He's got no J Rogue, no Rosemary, no Marielle Rogue, none of them. It's just him. I don't even know how Jason got Chris to agree to this, but he says what we play on TV is different from who we are. And he actually deep down still cares about Brian, as Brian took him under his wing. And he hates to see a brother turn on his own family. As Chris Danger turned on Brian, but, you know, it's a little bit different in that regard, because Chris isn't related to Brian. So, turning on your blood brother, that takes a lot of balls. And Brian's got him. As we are underway here in this match, and Brian looking to go at Chris right off the bat here. I expect this match to be nothing short of a 5-star killer here. As Chris with a quick reversal, and Brian with a quick reversal here, right back. And uh-oh, Chris taking down Brian now. This could spell very bad for Brian here. Like I said, if Chris can win, he could possibly win Brian's soul back. As Rosemary likes to say, the souls that her hive have are spawned by the shadow. But if Bryan wins, I don't know how Rosemary will react. I have to wait and see after the aftermath of the Turmoil pay-per-view. Chris Danger going after the armor. Bryan now, but Bryan with a quick reversal again. This has just been a back-and-forth matchup between these two men here. A little bit of Street Fighter, trying to do a little bit of Street Fighter there, but Bryan got caught. Bryan got caught by Chris Danger. Now Chris rubbing the, I guess, wrist, you could say, into the face of Bryan, and Bryan able to roll out of the ring. And Bryan planting Chris Danger, but no. Chris with a reversal, and Chris with a Philly special right off the bat. Chris looking to end Bryan here in a taste of danger. Taste of danger. Taste of danger now looking to get the win over Bryan. 1, 2, and no, Bryan with the kick out. Bryan with a kick out, and again, a pin out of frustration, and Bryan again kicking out. That might have been a frustration pin there. But be careful, Bryan's got to be careful here, is even though this is a normal match under normal rules, Bryan does not want to injure, or re-injure, I should say, his ribs. And put himself on the shelf yet again. It could be very bad for Bryan as a huge arm drag. And Bryan wisely escaping from Chris. And Chris with a quick reversal and a baseball slide there, taking down Bryan at the knee. What a quick reversal from Bryan and a quick reversal from Chris. Quick reversal from Bryan yet again. And again, this has been a reversal fest. Back and forth match. Referee had a count of 5. Count of 6 here. What's up, Slayer? Good to see you in here, buddy. I was in your stream for quite a while last night. I had fun talking to you last night. It was real fun. And again, I always have fun talking to you. And Chris looking to tune up the band here with sweet chin music, but no. Bryan with a quick reversal. And a Samoan drop right to Chris Danger. And like I said, remember the high stakes of this match. As Chris Danger could win the soul of Bryan Outlaw back. He's able to beat Bryan here in this match. And Bryan getting himself out of the corner there. Lifting up Chris here. Lifting up Chris. Looking for the correction on Chris here. Correction on Chris Danger. Bryan Outlaw doing his bowing thing. A little bit of full of himself here. Ooh, but Chris is still moving. Chris is still moving. I thought he got him down for a little bit, and that might have busted Chris open. As you can see, the blood busting open. And I wonder what Bryan's going to do here. As Chris Danger tries to get back to his bearings inside the ring. Uh-oh, and Bryan's going right after the announce table. I've seen him do this many, many times here. Putting people through tables with spine busters, Samoan drops, you name it. Just staring Chris down here. As Chris gets up. Ooh, but a couple shots. And again going after the face of Chris. A 6 count there, but Bryan easily getting out of the ring to break the count. Uh-oh. What's Bryan going for here? Uh-oh. Guilty verdict on Chris Danger. That's his new finisher. That's his new finisher. He just hit the guilty verdict. On Chris. We're going to get this matchup over with. 1, 2, and no, Chris kicks out. And a big boot right to the face, and Chris rolling out. Chris rolling out, though. Allowing Bryan to get up to his feet, looking for the jailbreak DDT, but misconnects. And now Bryan being in huge trouble as he gets hit off of the apron there. And Chris just having his way with Bryan here in this match. Count of 6 here. 7. And Chris getting back into the ring as this is the only way that these two can win the match, is here in the ring. This isn't a false count anywhere. Uh-oh, and Chris looking to go for a taste of danger. Taste of danger on Bryan out of nowhere. Dragging Bryan to the middle of the ring. Looking to get the win over Bryan here. And Bryan kicked out again. Bryan kicked out of the Chris Danger finisher, taste of danger once more. And Chris going up top. What's up, Savage CJ? Good to see you back in here, buddy. Chris looking for the drop kick. No. Again with a quick reversal. And Bryan doing the taunting like he always does. Super kick, no. Chris caught it. What an elbow. Elbow, but no. Miscalculated there, and look at all the blood all over Chris's face. There's so much blood, it's unreal. I didn't even know a man was capable of shedding that much blood, but I guess I was wrong. Looking for a correction again. Correction again. On Chris. Again. Breaking that count there. Uh-oh. What's Bryan going for here? A spear through the barricade. A spear through the barricade. I don't even know how Chris is still moving. How is Chris still alive? Chris somehow is still moving. Oh, and a big slap to the face. What's up, CJ? And again, Bryan breaking the count. Chris though fighting back. Chris fighting back though here against Bryan. Dropping Bryan again. And again going Street Fighter on him. I've been great. I have been fabulous. 7, count of 7 here as Bryan throws Chris back in the ring. Bryan throwing Chris back in the ring, and a taste of danger again. Taste of danger again. 1, 2, 3. 3, and he got him! Chris got him! Chris got Bryan! Chris got Bryan, but what does this mean for Bryan going forward? As Jason Outlaw begged Chris to beat Bryan again. To maybe humble him. Because, you know, Chris is the one that injured Bryan in the first place. And put him on the shelf. I thought Chris wasn't going to be able to get the job done there, but Bryan got a little bit overzealous, wanting to put Chris through the table. He already put him through the barricade, which I thought that would have been over after that, but I don't even know what to say right now. As Chris beats Bryan again, this would be 2-0. Well, I guess you can count the win with Bryan and Jason with the elimination tag matches. Bryan got the pin over Chris Danger, but I guess it's 2-0 one-on-one wise. But you know, we'll have to see what happens in regards to that. But wait a minute, guys. As part of me being GM, I get texts all the time from all the talent backstage here. Let's see. What is this? No. This can't be, guys. Right now I'm getting word. I'm getting word that the match should have been stopped earlier, as Chris was a little bit concussed in that match. It appeared that he got concussed after so many blows from Bryan. As you can see, all that blood across there. And due to injury, despite Chris winning, this match will not count in the record books. So as of right now, this match doesn't even count for Chris. Jeez. That's what I'm getting word here from now, is from the officials backstage, is that it should have been stopped a lot earlier. Chris Danger has already suffered a concussion at the hands of the Outlaws before, but this match is not going to count according to the sources that I'm getting backstage. But what a match that was! What a match that was there. We'll just have to wait and see what happens in regards to the aftermath of it. Knowing that we just got news that that match is not gonna count. Which means Bryan's soul remains in the hands of Rosemary herself. Let's just see where that takes us further into the season. And Miles Anderson and Adam Cole for our main event are facing off in a hardcore match. I do have a real WWE Championship. It's hanging up on my wall right now. I do have a real one, actually. And Adam Cole, baby! Looking to step in the ring with one of the most vile men in RCW, and that is, I have the WWE World Heavyweight title. The one that Kofi Kingston has. I'm actually looking to get one of the RCW titles made into an actual real thing. Because I would love to have that. This is a hardcore match, which means falls count anywhere. And I have to say, this might play in the hands of Miles Anderson here as Adam Cole, baby, gets ready for his match. The match of his life, rather, against Miles Anderson here as he gets ready to come out here. He's wearing that RCW World Championship around his waist. He has turned over a new leaf ever since gaining that title, not really caring about what he does, who he hurts. As he lost in record time in a, I believe it was a Hell in a Cell match against Finn Balor. He lost in record time. He lost in a matter of like seconds against Finn Balor, and he's never been the same man after that. And he has that title. And he's ready to defend it. Here against Adam Cole of the Undisputed Era. He's got none of his undisputed buddies there at ringside with him. Not that it's going to matter anyway, because it's a hardcore match. As Miles Anderson and Adam Cole get this underway in a Meteora. Right to Adam Cole. Adam Cole looking to get right back up, but Miles making sure that that does not happen. And now working on the neck of Adam Cole. Remember, this match can happen anywhere. The results of this match can happen anywhere. It is a hardcore match. And Miles just taking his sweet time. Outside the ring here, stepping away from Adam Cole, trying to hit the sledgehammer, but no. And these two are at it on the ramp as the referee's got to follow them. Miles with the reversal. And quick strikes from the Ghost. Miles Anderson here, and he was called that because of his time on the New York Jets as a running back before losing some weight and joining wrestling. What's Adam Cole doing here? Adam Cole wanting to go to the ringside area, or the crowd area here. And that's exactly where these two are going at it here. Miles Anderson looking to dive with an elbow drop. Oh, now trying to go after Adam Cole with the sledgehammer again, but Adam Cole pushing it into the midsection of the champion. And even more strikes from the champion here. He's the champion again. Looking to call Adam Cole up to his feet. A little bit groggy there. I thought Miles Anderson might have been going for something, but I guess not. I guess he's just toying with Adam Cole right now. I mean, Adam Cole beat Miles Anderson already once, but with this being hardcore rules, this is definitely in favor of the champion, and it looks like he just chucked the bat. The bat was almost like thrown there, and Adam Cole going at it from the champion, and we're back in the ring finally. Stomping on the arm of the champion, looking to get a win over the champion here in a 1 count. And a stomp right to the face of Miles here, and a stomp again. Another stomp. Adam Cole saying, come on. Got him in a front face lock here. Ooh, but he lets go. That might have not have been wise there. As Miles looking for possession, is Adam Cole with the reversal. Looking for last shot here on the champion. He's looking to get it here. Last shot on the champion. Last shot. Last shot. But Miles kicks out at 1. Kicking out at 1. Practically no selling that move there. And kicking out again at 1. Now Adam Cole looking to wear down Miles, but Miles saw that coming. A little bit of a half of a stunner there. Multiple strikes again to Adam Cole. Now looking for possession again. He didn't hit it the first time, but it looks like he's got it. Possession on Adam Cole. Oh, I think Miles looked to take him to the outside, but Adam Cole had a different idea. Irish whip into the ropes. Planting Miles and going for the cover here 1. And Miles again kicking out at 1. Again with a quick reversal. Quick reversal from Adam Cole. And Adam Cole firing back with the forearms. Now tossing Miles to the outside of the ring. This is perfectly okay under hardcore rules. Gonna chop right to the chest. Super kick. I thought he might have been going for the last shot again. And then Una slap to the face. And Miles Anderson and a kick to the midsection of Adam Cole. This is a back and forth contest we're having here in a snap suplex. Referee's got to maintain visual of these two men. Dragging them away from the announce table so Miles can do a little bit of redecorating. And he did so. And a kick to the midsection. Lifting him up. Suplex. Yes, suplex. Oh, you tried to put... I think Miles was trying to put him through the table. And a German there. Adam Cole, or gut wrench, I should say. Now, what's Adam Cole doing here? Throwing Miles Anderson on the steps. These two men pulling out all the stops against each other here. Looking for a DDT, and he gets it. Lifting Miles up again. But Miles seems to have an answer for everything that Adam Cole throws at him. Ooh, and a big kick. Did you guys hear that? That was insane as Adam Cole going for the cover. And a 1 count again. And Adam Cole cannot believe what he is having to do here. It's going to take a lot more than that for Miles to give up the title. And again with a reversal from Miles. Uh-oh. I think we're going to see it here. As Miles is continuing to drag Adam Cole, but he took a little too long. He took a little too long. Looking to get him again, but no. More shots to the face of Miles. And a shot to the midsection of Adam Cole. And again, trying to get Adam Cole in position. But it seems that something may be in the way of Miles blocking him. And Miles is in trouble here, and he gets dropped on his head. And thrown right in the steps as Adam Cole is refusing to give up. He wants to win the title. Can you imagine if he wins the title tonight over Miles? That's going to kill Miles for sure. Miles does not want to give up the title. I don't think any champion does, but it's definitely going to damage his ego if he can't come through. Quick reversal there. Miles has 3 manifests that he can use. And again, Adam Cole getting back into the ring. But falls count anywhere, so it doesn't really matter if they're in the ring or if they're not. And Adam Cole using the ropes for leverage here. And he almost got Miles. And the referee saw right through that. There's no rope breaks either in a hardcore match, either in a clothesline to the outside of the ring. And Miles goes up top. Miles going up top. And throwing caution to the wind there. Here against Adam Cole. The thing about Miles, though, is he's the type of guy that it isn't about winning, it's about dominating your opponent, and he looked for possession, but Adam Cole rolled him up into a pin, and it simply a 1 count. Uh-oh. What this could be for Adam Cole as he tosses Miles. Going for the cover here on Miles. 1. No! Miles again kicking out. It seems that Miles has such an ego that he doesn't even want to sell any move that Adam Cole puts on him in a big boot. Dropping Adam Cole now. Adam Cole is in trouble. Looking for possession here on Adam Cole. Dropping Adam Cole on the outside. Now Miles going back inside the ring. Grabbing the bat. And now going after Adam Cole with the bat now. looking to beat the hell out of Adam Cole, but he missed. He missed that one. And he got him with that strike, though. Just slaughtering Adam Cole with the bat. Ooh, trying to go for those strikes, but a drop kick. I think Miles' back went against the apron there. Referee better check on him, make sure he's all right, but it appears that he is. And now, Miles Anderson looking for something that he hasn't hit. That he hasn't hit yet. As he throws Adam's face first into the announce table. But Adam Cole again throwing him back into the ring. This has been all over. This match has been all over the place. Ooh, but a kick right to the side of the head. I swear, if I gotta equip Miles, if they have him have springboards, because I think it would be cool to see Miles fly in the air. A lot of my creative wrestlers don't have springboards added to them, and I need to fix that. As he looks for possession one more time. Possession again. But now he's looking for a manifest. Looking for a manifest on Adam Cole, but Adam Cole with a reversal. Adam Cole with a clutch reversal and a super kick right to the back of the head. Adam Cole reversed. Chest stomp there. What a cool reversal animation. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen that animation before. I'm discovering many new things about this game as this rolls on, and Miles hitting possession again here on Adam Cole. Now grabbing Adam Cole here. Looking to drag him back into the ring. Trying to go for a punch, but miscalculated there. Now, referee's got to get back in the ring now. Keep in mind that the referee's still got to watch them. Referee's got to watch them both. What's Miles going for here? And a monster clothesline to the outside. Trying to get Adam Cole as the referee repositions himself. Do I have an OMG moment for Miles here? So I'm starting to wonder that I don't. I do. So I don't know why it's not popping up. Okay. I'm just making sure because I know when I put people through tables before. With Miles, but for some reason now the thing doesn't want to pop up. But that's okay, because we can finish the match in any other way possible. And jawbreaker there. Yeah, I know that through the table has to be an OMG thing. I have it set for that. The crowd chants Adam Cole, baby, along with Adam Cole, and a kick right to the midsection again. With Miles going again. Miles looking for possession again. And like I said, I think it's about putting his opponent out of his misery as he drops. As he drops Miles. This match has been brutal. As he gets tossed into the ring post. Now going for a cover as the referee's got to take some time to get over here. One, and no. Miles kicked out of that and back in the ring now. Oh! He caught him! He caught Adam Cole with the manifest! And even before he could get down for the count, Adam Cole got out of it. Might have been a little bit of a mishap there with the ref, as the ref wasn't in proper position, but looking for that armbar though. Locking in that armbar to Adam Cole, but Adam Cole slithering his way out of it. And a big Samoan drop. Oh, but now, this has got to be over now. Yeah, I think it is. Manifest again. Rope breaks don't matter. 1, 2. No, Adam Cole with the kick out at 2.5. Adam Cole refusing to go down, but Miles is pissed. Miles is mad pissed. Tried for a big knee of some sort there. And look at the blood from Adam Cole here. As Miles trying to go for possession again. He's been hitting these all night. Possession on Adam Cole. 1, 2. No, Adam Cole with a kick out again. And Miles, you can see the fatigue as he gets down from one knee, wondering what he's got to do here. And he's looking for one more manifest. That should do it. That should do it, Miles. Manifest. 1, 2, 3, and Miles Anderson retains his title. But wow, what heart from Adam Cole there. In my opinion, he kind of went for the last shot way too early. As Adam Cole rolls to the outside of the ring. And Miles Anderson is your champion. Still your champion, I should say. As he's celebrating. Oh no! But the celebration is going to be cut short here today. As Miles ain't done with the carcass of Adam Cole. Uh-oh. He takes the title, taking the title and using the title as a weapon on Adam Cole. What's up, Slev? What up, my guy? I swear I love this guy. I swear, like, I cannot love anybody the way I love Slev, for real. And I'm not just saying that because he's here right now. As Miles Anderson looking for another manifest, and he hits it again on Adam Cole. Well, I've known Slab a lot longer than you, CJ, so that's kind of no offense to anybody else, but I've known Slab for quite some time now. And Adam Cole unfortunately came up short in that match, but that is our show, guys. That is our show. That was fabulous, guys. That was awesome. That was definitely awesome. I have to say, like, aside from the interruptions from my dogs barking and me having to mute the mic and going to quiet them down, I would have to say this is the best pay-per-view I've done, and I'm not even kidding. We had Luna Outlaw do the unthinkable, take off her mask, and show her face for the first time. Although, unfortunately, she came up short in winning in her title match against Noelle Diamond, which took place earlier tonight. Brian Outlaw got beat yet again by Chris Danger in one-on-one action. But, unfortunately, that match should have been stopped earlier because Chris Danger is concussed. He was concussed in that match, so that match should have been stopped. So that match is not going to count in the record books. But, with that being said, I thank you guys for another awesome first half of this season of RCW. So this is only the first half. So let me tell you guys, for those that are new and that haven't been around in the stream before, that don't even know what the hell RCW is, basically what happens is I do 20 episodes a season. And how it works is there are 9 regular episodes in the first half and second half, with every 10th episode being a pay-per-view. So you just saw Turmoil, which is episode 10 of season 5. So what happens is, after this pay-per-view has concluded, in this case now, what happens from this day forward is we take a couple weeks off, maybe even 1 or 2, because trust me guys, I miss doing this as much as you guys do, so having to take a break from it to plan out storylines for the second half kills me, okay? Because I love this show. I love doing it. You know, especially with the storylines and all the awesomeness we've been able to create because of it, with the merch store and all that stuff. By the way, for those of you that are into numbers or are wondering just how much support you guys have shown me, I've made about $20 from merch sales so far. And that's all because of you guys. Not that it's about money or anything, but the fact that you guys have been buying the merch and loving the merch. I buy my own shirts. I'm not gonna lie. Okay? And I only did that because I want to rock my own shirts and I want to show you guys what exactly you were getting. So that's why I bought some of my own shirts. I should have been wearing one today. I should have wore the Bail Kick one, which is the Jason Outlaw one. But what if we want no shirt? I mean, yeah, hilarious. Thank you for the lurk, Sid. Appreciate you. But anyways, so what's gonna happen from now is we're gonna take a couple weeks off, not from streaming completely. Just from this series. Maybe a week or 2 at max, depending on how hard at work I am pumping out these storylines. You know, we'll try to keep it as short as possible in terms of, like, the break from it, because I love this show and I know that it's the most popular thing that I do on my channel. I do mostly wrestling stuff on my channel, but this is probably the most popular thing that people come here for. I'll try to, you know, get some storylines written out. As far as Luna Outlaw goes, and her title reign and her whatever, she will be getting a rematch. And I say that only because Luna Outlaw was interfered with Tessa Blanchard numerous times throughout this match. Violet didn't get involved at all, as we saw in that match. So, in the next episode of RCW, whenever that is, which I will let you guys know when that is, it will be Luna Outlaw versus Noelle Diamond in the main event for the RCW Women's title. So let's just see how that one works out. As far as merch designs go, I'm making more as we speak. I'm working on one for Luna Outlaw, because Luna Outlaw surprisingly has become one of the most popular characters. I entered the wrong command. My mistake. Sorry, guys. Okay, there it goes. Okay, now I entered the right one. So, for those of you that want access to the merch store, there it is right there. Or you can access it down in my Twitch panels below. If you're watching on any other platform, you can access it on a Facebook page that my buddy and I are working on right now. My buddy John, he is the brains of this show. I swear to God, most of the storylines that I come up with, I made those. The panels? Yeah, I made those. Most of the storylines that I come up with here on the show are John's ideas. I'm just building off of them. Like, he tells me how to book matches. Like, this dude is a great booker when it comes to, I could see him owning his own wrestling promotion someday, because he knows how to book people. He knows how to put on good matches. He knows how to put on good storylines. This guy, and even though he might think right now that I'm giving him way too much credit, he's a guy that you got to thank for the way this show's been, because his support has been tremendous. Before I met Slev, not to diss Slev, not to diss Slayer, not to diss anybody that's here in the stream, your support is just as greatly appreciated. But even before I met any of those guys, I've gone to school with John for years. I went to school with him for a couple years, and we've been really good friends, and we bonded over wrestling. So to have this together, and to share this together, and to have a Facebook page for both of our wrestling shows is fantastic. And we can't wait to have some of that. Like, he's going to be in charge of video stuff. I might ask him to do some stuff for my channel, because he's just a badass video editor and he knows what he's doing. So that's going to be awesome. I will make sure to have a link to that page in my Twitch panels and on my YouTube channel. If you missed any moment of this stream, you can catch it on my YouTube channel at Botch TV, which is, if you're on Twitch right now, it's in the panels. Or if you're on Mixer, it's in my profile somewhere there. And you can click on that and watch any of my wrestling content. Reason why I put the archive streams on YouTube is because that way that if people miss it, they have two ways to catch it. Either the video on demand or the YouTube stuff. So it's fantastic. And a couple things before I end this off here. Once again, I'd like to thank every single one of you that comes out to the streams. Even if you lurk or whatever. Like, this show literally was just a stupid idea that I had. And I say that, I don't mean to say that to undermine it. I mean to say it because that's exactly what it was. It was just an idea that I thought was cool. I never thought about Miles Anderson. I never thought about the Outlaws. I never thought about the storylines. I never even thought about the Paige love triangle, which is probably the best storyline I've ever done. Besides this one that's going on right now with Brian Outlaw turning on his family and the whole Rosemary thing. Basically, these storylines, I want you to know, the Paige love triangle and this Rosemary storyline are storylines that I've had in my head for a long time. And they're storylines that I've wanted to happen to me if I was a wrestler. So, if I was with Rosemary, I would love for her to put me under her spell and get me to do whatever the hell she wants me to do. And that's the whole idea of the storyline. Because I love Impact Wrestling and I love Rosemary, so that's the whole idea there. I love Paige, so the whole love triangle, I didn't even have to fake any of that stuff. except for the part where, I be mean to her, because I would never do that because she's too pretty for that, and I would never say something like that in real life, to a woman like that, or to any woman for that matter. But I feel like the show really took off as soon as the Outlaws debuted, as soon as Brian Outlaw and all of them debuted. Like, you guys love the show, and to know that you guys love the character, that's what's really important to me, is that you guys love the character. You guys love the Outlaws, because literally all of them are based on me. So, in a way, like, I'm sharing the most personal shit with you guys, and like, I thought to myself when I was making these characters, am I being too personal? Am I not? Because, with me, I feel like I have a weakness for being an open book. I also think being an open book is a good thing, but it's also a bad thing, because you can overshare stuff, you know what I mean? But I feel like there's that fine line, though, because, the Outlaws are fantasy. The Outlaws are characters, but they're also a part of me in which I've gained confidence. And I know it's going to sound kind of nuts, by the way I'm describing it, but with the Outlaws, it's like having that voice in your head that's always like telling you to keep going, constantly keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And to have, Luna Outlaw and Sky Outlaw, in my head here, those are girls that tell me to keep going. So, no matter how devious Sky can be, I'm talking to you, like, for real, like, so, but anyways, thank you guys for making the show for what it is, and I'm just really appreciative of you guys, and I can't wait to have this series come on more for you guys. So thank you guys for everything that you guys do, and I will catch you guys next time on an RCW stream. Right after this, I'll be making the card for the next stream. I'll be announcing some of the matches once we get the Facebook page up and running with my buddy John here. We're going to have a lot of stuff on there, so make sure you check that out once I get that on the panels and everything situated there. So thank you guys, and I will see you guys on, let's see, today is Monday, so I will see you guys on Wednesday for the next stream. Tuesday, I will upload another episode of the Brian Outlaw My Career Universe mode. So that's what that's going to be. So keep an eye out for that on my YouTube channel, @BotchTV. So keep an eye out for that. Other than that, thank you guys, and I will catch you guys next time on stream on Wednesday.